morning children. Today we are going to start the new lesson in civics. The topic is Indian Constitution. What is Constitution? Constitution is the fundamental law. Fundamental law of a country. Law of a country which reflects the fundamental principles. Fundamental principles by which the government of a country is based. So, what is the definition for constitution? The constitution is nothing but it's a fundamental law. Based on this, the country is run. That is what the meaning for constitution. The constitution is the fundamental law of a country which reflects the fundamental principle by which the government of a country is based on. Based on this fundamental, the country is based. This is what the constitutions. Next, we will see about the making of constitution. Making of constitution. Okay, the constitution is framed. The constitution is framed by Constituent Assembly. Constituent Assembly set up under Cabinet Mission. Cabinet Mission Plan of 1946. So, when the constitution was framed, it is framed by the Constituent Assembly set up under the Cabinet Mission Plan 1946. They like this it was framed, and the assembly consists, how many member it consists? It consisted totally 389 members. How many? 389 members. Who are representing them? Represented by provinces. That is 292. States, how many people? 93. And Chief Commissioner provisions. Chief Commissioners provinces. Chief Commissioner provinces number 3, and Baluchistan 1. So, it consists, the Constituent Assembly is framed by Cabinet Mission Plan on 1946, and it consists of this assembly consists of 389 members. Who are they? They are represented by provinces, that is 292, states 93, Chief Commissioners provinces, that is 3, and Baluchistan. These are the members of this constitution. Then it held its first meeting. When it held its first meeting? On December 9th, 1946. And Dr. Sachidananda Sinha. Dr. Sachidananda Sinha, he was made as a temporary representative, temporary president. He was made as the temporary president for this Constituent Assembly, and when it was in the progress, he died. So, Dr. Rajendra Prasad was elected as a president, and he is elected as the president for the assembly. And like this, similar to this, H.C. Mukherjee and V.T. Krishnamachari. Both were elected vice president for this assembly. So, first Dr. Sachidananda Sinha was temporarily elected as a president for the constitution, and next because after his death, Dr. Rajendra Prasad was elected as a president. Then H.C. Mukherjee and V.T. Krishnamachari were elected as a vice president. And H.C. Mukherjee and V.T. Krishnamachari were elected as a vice president. And this assembly met 11th session. This assembly met 11th session along 366 days of meeting. This is nothing but 360 days, 11 sessions where they met. This assembly met 11 session along 360 days of meeting. During this discussions, 2473 amendments were presented. Amendments were presented and some of them were accepted. Amendments, what is this? Tirthangal. In constitution some changes they made and 2473 were amended, represented, but some of them were accepted. And the assembly worked through various committee and draft the constitution. And the draft of the constitution was prepared under the leadership of Dr. B.R. Ambedkar. So, what happens? So, they present during this 11th session of these days, they presented 2473 amendments and only some of them were accepted. So, the assembly worked through various committee and draft the constitutions under the leadership of Dr. B.R. Ambedkar. So, he is considered as a recognized. He is recognized as a father of our Indian constitutions. He only along with these 389 members drafted the constitution. So, he is recognized as a father of Indian constitution. Indian constitutions. Then what happened is after the draft had been discussed with, they suddenly didn't adopted this, their draft had been discussed with the people, they discussed with the people, press, provincial assemblies, and others. So they'll get the consult from the all these people. After the draft was made, the people, they discussed with the people and with the press, then provincial assemblies and others. Then the constitution was finally adopted. On November 26, 1949. Then with the containing what it contains on this constitution, a preamble. They consist preamble, 22 parts, 395 articles and 8 schedule. After came into finally existence, and this contained a preamble, 22 parts, 395 articles and 8 scheduled. And finally the drafted commission constitution came into force on 26th January 1950. So they drafted this constitution and it contains the preamble, 22 parts, 395 articles and 8 schedules, and along with this the drafted constitution, when it came into existence into force on 26th January 1950, and it is called as the day is called the Republic Day. This day we are celebrating as a Republic Day. And next we see about the salient features of this Indian Constitution. Salient features of Indian Constitution. See the salient features. What are the features of this Constitution? First, it is the lengthiest. It is the lengthiest of all the written constitution of the world. Written constitution of the world. And next is it has borrowed most of its provisions from the constitution of various countries of the world. And third point is, it is partly rigid and partly flexible. And the fourth point is, it establishes a federal system of government. And fifth point, It establishes a parliamentary system. Parliamentary system not only in the center, not only in the center, but also in the states, but also in the states. And sixth point is, it makes India as a secular state. Secular state. And the seventh point is, it provides an independent judiciary. It provides independent judiciary, and it provides universal adult franchise. Universal adult franchise, and those who are above, what is this universal adult franchise? Those who are above 18 years have the right to vote, have the right to vote without any discrimination, without any discrimination. And the 7th, 8th, 9th point is, it provides single citizenship. And the last point is, it provides most provisions to SC, ST and minorities. These are the salient features of the Indian Constitution. Our Constitution is the lengthiest written constitution of the world, and it has borrowed, where we borrowed the ideas from the constitution of the various countries, and it's partly rigid. It's partly rigid means konja talarvugal irundhathu, but partly it's flexible. This is the third point. And fourth, it established federals, both central and state government join together and they can work, that is establish a federal system. It established a parliament system not only in the center but also in the state, and it makes India as a secular state. Mother Sarbatra Nada idu announce pannuchu. It makes India as a secular state, and it provides an independence, or independent sudandara judicials சட்டங்களை நமக்கு கொடுத்தது, and it provides universal adult franchise. What is the universal adult franchise? People that have attained 18 years have the rights to put a vote, and that also without any discrimination. எந்த பாடு இல்லாம 18 years if you are completed, you are allowed to put the vote. That is the 8th point. And the 9th one, it provides single citizenship. And 10th, it provides the most provision was given to the minority peoples and scheduled caste and the scheduled tribes. These are the salient features of the Indian constitutions. Then next we will see about what is preamble. We see about the preamble. Preamble. What is preamble? The term preamble refers to introduction. Introduction or preface to the constitution. prefers to the constitution. The term preamble refers to the introduction or prefers to the constitution. Then what is the introduction? It is anything if you take the first content, no, that is what is this preamble. The term preamble refers to the introduction or prefers to the constitution. And what are the things it consists of? It consisted of ideals, objectives and basic principles of the constitution. Basic principles of the constitution. What it consists, the term preamble is nothing but it's a introduction or first part to the preface to the constitution, and it consists of ideals, objectives, basic principle of the constitution. It contains summary. What is a summary? The short form to all full lesson. So it about the constitution summary. It contains summary or essence of the constitution. Essence of the constitution, and it has high value. It has high value. So it is described. How it is described? As a key to constitution. The preamble is a term that is introduction part or prefers to the constitution. What it consists of? It consists of ideals, objectives, basic principles of the constitution, and it contains the main summary of the whole constitution or essence of the constitution, and it has great value. So it is described as a key to constitution. And the preamble of our constitution is based on objective resolution drafted by whom? Drafted by Jawaharlal Nehru and adopted by Constituent Assembly on 22nd January 1947. So the preamble of constitution, it's based on the objective resolutions, and it was drafted by Jawaharlal Nehru and adopted by the Constituent Assembly on 26th January 1947. And the preamble start with a phrase. The preamble begins with a phrase. Begins with the phrase, we the people of India. How it starts? How the preamble starts? It starts with the phrase, we the people of India. Then the preamble of our constitution states. What it states? It states sovereign, socialist, secular, democratic, republic. So what the preamble of our constitution states? India is a India is a sovereign, socialist, secular and democratic republic. Then the constitution guarantees, the constitution guarantees the liberty of thoughts, expressions, faith, belief and to all worship. We can worship any god, we have free to speak anything, that liberty of thoughts, we can express anything, we have faith, keep a faith on anything, we can believe. So these are the main guarantees given by the constitution to the Indian citizens, and it gives equality. It gives equality of status. Everybody is considered as same, equality of status, and it gives opportunities to all. It gives opportunity to all, and its main aim was, it wants to promote fraternity. Fraternity means sagodratvam. So it wants to promote fraternity among all Indians. This is what about the preamble. Preamble is nothing but is an introduction or preface of the constitution. It consists many ideals, objectives and principle, etc. and it has a great value. It is called as the key of the constitution. It was drafted by Jawaharlal Nehru based on the objective resolutions and adopted by the Constituent Assembly on 26th January 1950. So this preamble starts with a word, that is phrase, the people, we the people of India, and this is about our constitution preamble. I think you have understood the concept today. Thank you children, and revise this well.